They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play it against sports at 48th and Vine.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Serve Nebraska believes that volunteers are part of what makes Nebraska great. Each year, the Step Forward Awards honors volunteers from across the state who serve their communities in outstanding ways. We hope you'll join us this year at the Step Forward Awards luncheon on October 27th in Omaha. Help us thank volunteers with a celebration to remember. To register, visit serve.nebraska.gov and click Register Now. We hope to see you there. Paid for by Serve Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is Bigger Than the Score with Peter Ferguson on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome to 93.7 The Ticket, Bigger Than the Score. This is Peter Ferguson BHS LLC, and joined as always on the ones and twos with Harrison on a Super Bowl Sunday. Big matchup this afternoon, or I say early evening. It depends on where you're at, but the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots are making a return visit to the Super Bowl after a little bit of a hiatus. I'd like it to be a little bit longer.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
We'll leave it at that. We'll call it the Bill Belichick Honor Bowl is what some might want to go ahead and put it forward. But how you doing this morning, Harrison?
Doing fantastic. Obviously super excited for this morning. Managed to get some good sleep because I know it's going to be a long day for the Super Bowl. And again, since we're just talking about it, I want to invite all of our ticket listeners, all our ticket talent, including everyone who's in the studio and their families. But Super Bowl party, obviously February 8th, today, 4 p.m. It starts. It is at the 68th and O location. Obviously great food and drinks, plus a chance to hang out with the ticket personalities. The first 100 guests get a Super Bowl Squares entry for a chance to win great prizes, door prizes throughout the game, your prizes as your entry. So again, if you missed the Super Bowl Squares throughout the week, you can make up for it. Just by showing up, you get an entry for another 100 Super Bowl Squares, those first 100 people. And I won't give away all the prizes, but I did get a sneak peek. We got some really cool stuff this year. So I implore people to go check it out, hang down there, plus Buffalo wings and things. Or rings. That's an iconic spot to go watch some football.
Well, and I think, like I said, you got good company. We're knocking on wood, but going to have a great game, with things. And again, two teams deserve to be there, but I think it's kind of probably not the NFL wasn't their ideal matchup. I'm thinking of coming into the season. I saw some of the odds of them and who was going to make it.
At least we know it's not scripted though, right?
Yeah. Well, you hope. You hope. I've gotten over watching that. Here's my Dallas Cowboy drop. I've gotten over watching the 20 years since their last visit to the Super Bowl. But excited all nonetheless. It's that time of year. I think it's one of those things that from an entire country, but also globally, people can kind of get around and really love and support. And so excited for that. Get your chance down. Get there to over that 68th and O location. Join the ticket on that. But got a full show here, a full house, but a couple things. Want to just give some shout outs and credit. Thank you to Raph. I know earlier in the week that the show last week was one of his good takes. And if you ever missed a show, go to 93.7 The Ticket, go to the archives, just go to the YouTube link. And every show, I would just say, especially like January's, were just powerful in nature. I mean, you had Aya, and she really crushed it. Raph talked about her presence in the studio and just kind of calm demeanor, well beyond her years. But I also tell people that's the year. When you say well beyond somebody's years, what does that mean? And she's living the years and gave advice that was relevant not only to yesterday, today, but also
I used
tomorrow.
some of it. I'm 26, and I was like, I'm going to use some of this advice.
Well, just a calming presence,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, a calming presence all the way around. So encourage people, if you miss anything during the week, I think the cool thing about 93.7 The Ticket is you can go back at any time and listen to things that, you know, whether it's the morning show, whether it's AD and, you know, the drive, you've got some of the athletes from the bowling to gymnastics to tennis to the volleyball components. And I think that's the really cool thing about the ticket is you got a variety that's relevant at any time.
It's
that you
18
can
hours
listen.
a day, which
Wow.
is crazy. So Monday through Thursday, and then a lot of times Friday. It kind of depends on high school sports. But, you know, I say it a lot, and I'm sorry if you guys get tired of it, but it's incredible that the community now has 18 hours
Yeah.
of live content
Mhm.
Monday through Friday, 18 hours, all local content, nothing national. Maybe you get like a high school basketball game, or you get, you know, early break. And like you said, you got a variety of shows. Like that to me is just an awesome thing that we have in this community now is a text line, like the text line's part of it, like ticket listeners, like we have this community that's interacting with each other for 18 hours and it goes from A to Z. Like we're kind of covering a lot of sports, but obviously we have great community shows as well. So shout out to all the ticket listeners too for making it possible. Obviously we can't go 18 hours a day if nobody's listening. So shout out to everyone who's been listening. And yeah, it's been great the way this place has grown. In fact, that I can even say that.
Well, the listeners and sponsors as well. I mean, way too many to mention, but again, just all the community support and investment from in and a little bit outside the area as well. And so with that being said, we talked about, we got a full house and it's Super Bowl, you know, it's the Super Bowl Sunday. And so I'm going to start with this general question to you, Harrison, and then pose it to our guests before they start to engage. So if you have a Super Bowl food, okay, what is the best game food? And we're going to ask our guests this. What is the best game food for a Super Bowl that you would want to see on your spread as you start the game today?
I'm a big taverns guy.
Okay.
Do you know what those are? Okay, this is
I saw the restaurant. I was nodding my head like the restaurant. So no, go ahead. I was like, man, it's bigger
so
than
some
the
people
sport. We got
call it a
kids on
sloppy
today.
Joe. Some people call it a loose meat sandwich. Apparently
Okay.
in Northeast Nebraska, I thought it was all of Nebraska.
Okay.
Found out from text line today, Bloomfield and a few other Northeast towns. We call it taverns, sloppy joes.
Oh, you
or
talked
loose
about
meat
that
sandwich.
before. Okay.
Yeah. So that one's always great, like easy to feed a lot of people. And my mom's are the best. So if you make it close to hers, like, oh, that is a home run for Super Bowls. Easy to eat. You can make a plate. You can make multiple. I love it.
Love that. Okay. So mine, I would have to say is probably the pulled pork.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
again, kind of another loose meat, but like a pulled pork, you know, sandwich with the right amount of barbecue, kind of a nice something with a little bit of a kick, you know, with or without the bread. You know, so I'm gonna honor the fitness fanatics. So you can go ahead and cut down on the calories. If I don't have the bread, I'll make up for it with the additional things. We've got some scholars in the house. We'll introduce formally who each and every one of them are, but got to ask them. I'll go down the line. Luna, best Super Bowl. Okay. So the Super Bowl's on today. You're like, I may or may not care about football, but everybody cares about food. What's the best sports food that you would want on your spread if you were going to a Super Bowl party?
I would probably want meat, cheese, lettuce, and hot sauce on my burger.
Okay. She said the burger, the meat, cheese, lettuce, and hot sauce. I like that. All right, Hayne, we're going to go right down the line. What about you? Now have you pull up on that mic there real quick.
Right.
Favorite food?
Well, my favorite food is seafood, but I like Wingstop.
Okay. So we got that. We'll get you the wings and rings here today for the Super Bowl party. All right. So we'll get you on that. What's your favorite type of food, Samuel? What would you want on your spread?
Probably some chips or something. I don't know.
Okay. You want the chips? Okay. So do you want the regular chips or do you want the special ones now that you are younger? Because we didn't have these when we were younger, the little dip, like the specialized dip chips.
Oh, yeah.
Like the little bowls and everything.
Yeah, I guess like something like that.
Okay. So you're one of those elitists. You want to make sure that you have I can't go with the old school chips. We got to go with the new ones. All right. And we've got our final one. All right. Andy, what about you?
I would probably go either nachos or some cheese. Big platter or cheese, sauces, dips.
Okay. I like that right there. She went full on. So, right there, Samuel, I'm a little worried. He's like, oh, I want the dip in the bowl and then the stuff you put in there,
I've never really like the Super Bowl. I've never really watched that type of stuff too.
Agreed.
Our family.
Okay,
So,
that's all right. We'll
hey.
get into what you watch in sports. The food's always there, so the game can be on. People watch the commercials and all that anyway.
Definitely.
So we want to start off. We've got 4 scholars here in the house. We've got Samuel, Luna, Angie, and Kane, and all of them are scholars, and they'll tell you a little bit about where they go to school and what they do, their purpose, what they're engaged with. But I'm going to have them each introduce themselves and tell us, one, who you are, and then if you would share with us either your purpose in 3 words or 1 sentence. And so I'm going to start with the person here. I'm going to say to my left. It's probably to your right if you're watching. So Angie, go ahead, make it happen.
I'm Angie. I go to Hartley Elementary School. And my purpose is probably to help people in all the ways.
Love that. Love that. And we got a full house of people out there. So tell us a little bit about who is in your family. Who makes up your crew?
I have 5 siblings. I have 3 brothers, 2 sisters, and I have 2 dogs. I live with both of my parents.
Awesome. And so I know they love to hear shout outs. So tell us a little bit. Can you give us their names so they can be screaming in the car? I know a couple of them are getting haircuts and everything, and they're like, "Oh, she's my sister. She named us. She told us who we are. We're famous now."
My oldest brother, I'm the oldest, but the oldest brother is Aiden, and he's like my best friend of all eternity.
Aww.
My sister, the middle sister, her name is Araceli, but I call her Sally. Axton and AJ are in the car right now. Axton's 1 year older than AJ, and then I have my baby sister, Anna Luisa.
Awesome. And mom, and you said mom and dad?
Mom, dad,
Okay. And you said you had 2 dogs?
2 dogs.
Okay. Names of the dogs.
Tyson is a pocket bully.
Okay.
He's a gray pocket bully, and I have a smaller dog named Bandit, and he's an Aussie Doodle.
Love that. All right, Samuel. Now, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, your purpose, and then we'll do the same thing. I'll re-ask you who's in your family.
My name's Samuel. I go to Hartley Elementary, and my purpose in 3 words is just probably to make my family proud. Like, something like that. I don't know.
Like that. We're getting a lot of O's.
Yeah.
Okay? You always get some tears here in the space. All right. So tell us, you're making your family proud. Who's in your family? Who makes up your family?
Well, I have 3 siblings. I have 1 brother and 2 sisters.
Give us their names. I know they're sitting there up against it. Otherwise, they're going to come down here and be like, dude, you said who we were, but you didn't tell us their names.
The oldest is Cynthia.
Okay.
My brother is Gabriel, and my other sister, she's Samantha.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And who makes up the more seasoned individuals, the folks that are helping to raise you, or are raising? I don't say helping, but are raising you.
Probably just like my siblings. Like what do you mean?
Mom, dad.
Dad. Yeah.
Who are they?
My parents.
Yeah, what's their names? Give them a shout out.
Maria and Gabriel too.
Awesome. You have any dog or any pets?
Yeah.
What?
I have 1 dog. His name is Pekin.
Okay.
It's a type of
Chihuahua?
Yeah, Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
It's a type of Pekin is just like it's a type of chili type thing, and it's a small one. So, and he's a Chihuahua, so he's small. So
Love that.
That's why he named him that.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. And next up, we got my man. So introduce yourself. Tell us your name, and then tell us your purpose in 3 words or 1 sentence.
My name is Kane, and my purpose is like making people smile and laugh.
Good stuff. And tell us who makes up your family.
My parents.
Okay. So names. Give us some names.
Keith and Katrina.
Fantastic. And do you have any pets at the house?
Well, I got some at my grandma's. My cousin had one, but it's at TT's. So my first grandma on my dad's side is Lovey, and the dog name is Caliber.
Like that. And any siblings, so any brothers or sisters? I saw somebody come in with you. So
That was my brother, and I got 3 siblings, 2 sisters, 1 brother.
what's your names?
Brother, Kilian. The sister, oldest one, Casurio, and the youngest one is Kima.
Awesome. All right.
Wait,
Luna,
wait.
you're bringing it up. This was the person, the hype person of the group. So Luna, tell us about who you are and then give us your purpose in 3 words, 1 sentence.
I'm Luna, and my purpose is to help out and something like my family. I have 4 siblings.
Give us their names.
Like the youngest is Lucian, the second youngest is Damon, then I'm the middle child, then the second eldest is Daisy, and the eldest is Lily.
Okay. And who's the guardian? Guardian or guardians in the house?
Jesus and Victoria.
Awesome. Any pets on your end?
Yes, 5 cats.
Oh wow. Okay. Go ahead. You got all their names?
Barry's, Tomas, Fred, Claudia's, and which one?
Don't leave one out.
Heinz.
What?
I like Fred.
Heinz?
He's like my favorite one.
Is that your favorite one? You didn't remember the name. I was going to say, no, that's all right. I was impressed. I looked at Harrison. You said 5 cats, and then you were starting naming things off. I was like, I thought you were going to be like, oh, yeah. I mean, a couple weeks ago, we had somebody, David had a snake. He was like, I have
We do have a pet snake.
Oh, wow. Okay. What's the name of the snake?
It doesn't really have a name.
Okay.
Just snake.
It's a snake. That's enough for me. I don't go too deep in that.
Well-
So you each told us a little bit about who you are. Each of you attend Hartley Elementary School. Have any of you gone to any other schools? I know each of you, have you always lived here in Nebraska? Anybody that has not lived in Nebraska or been to a different school? Okay, Luna, where else have you lived?
The school that I was before Hartley Elementary was Franklin Elementary in Council Bluff.
Okay, so Council Bluffs, so you lived over in Iowa a little bit, and so did that. Okay, anybody else? Okay, tell us about.
I used to go to Arnold Elementary.
Okay. So Arnold over there in the Air Park area.
Yeah.
Samuel, I saw you had your hand up.
Yeah, I used to go to Everett Elementary, and yeah, I've just kind of been living here my whole life too. So
Okay, like that. So tell us, the thing is, each of you talked about maybe living here. Kane, you've gone to Hartley your entire time. Tell us one thing. I'm going to ask 2 of you. Luna, Isabel, tell us something that you really like about just the school that you're at right now. What's kind of the coolest thing? Luna, I'll start with you.
All the people are really nice and supportive, and I just really like how kind they are. And all the teachers make you feel like you belong and really comfortable.
Love that. Angie, what about you? Tell me something that's been cool about either Hartley or Arnold at the school that you've been at.
A really cool thing about Hartley is that there's a wide variety of people, like all different people from different positions, places, like history.
Like that. So Samuel, we talk about people. Who's somebody that if people were going into the halls of Hartley Elementary, that they would need to make sure that they meet? So have you ever been to Hartley, Harrison?
I have not, no.
Okay, so if Harrison was coming over with Hartley to me and we had like 5 minutes and we had to meet somebody, okay? And you're like, okay, you got 5 minutes, we got to go meet this person. Who would it be?
first I'd say probably just like in general the principal, but then
Okay.
the first person like actually cool, I'd say.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear about this Monday. I'm probably gonna get a text. First off, who is the principal? Go ahead and give some love to the principal because you got to go back there on Monday.
No.
Who's the
No,
principal?
I'm not saying that he's not.
No, yeah, I know, but who's the principal? I love it.
Mr. Ricker.
Okay, so Mr. Ricker, so we go see the principal
Very
to
tall.
start off with, and then who's got some coolness elements to him, but the first full-on cool person I'll hear about this is who?
If he was there, Mr. P.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I love that. There you go.
I was about to say that.
Fantastic. But who's on staff? Who's somebody there outside of the principal that we'd make sure Mr. Harrison, if I wasn't available?
Probably I'd say Mr. Maynard.
Mr. Myers.
Okay, so Mr. Maynard. Mr. Maynard helped. He subbed in. So
yeah, he's a Chicago Bears fan. He checks out my book.
Okay. So Harrison would go ahead and line up. Okay, what about you? Who's somebody that we'd have to meet if we had 5 minutes and came into Hartley?
Mr. Myers.
Mr. who?
Myers.
Mr. Myers.
Mr. Myers. Okay, Mr. Myers. What does Mr. Myers do? And
He's just a really fun person to be around. And he's always cracking up jokes whenever he can.
Love that. All right. So each of you do some different things. What is something that you love? What is something that you love? I want to ask each of you this before we go to break. And I'm going to add something on it. Something that you love, but that people shouldn't have to live without. Okay. So either something that you love or something people shouldn't have to live without. So quickly, we'll go with you, Luna.
I'd say something that I love is my family, though we fight sometimes.
Okay. Something that you love is your family. Okay. So people shouldn't have to live without family, correct? Okay.
I say sports.
Okay. Sports. People shouldn't have to live with, you love sports, but people shouldn't have to live without sports.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite sport?
Well, since soccer.
Okay. Soccer. Favorite player?
Ronaldo.
All right. With the World Cup coming, you might be able to make a trip over to Kansas City. I was just there. Yep. All right. Samuel.
Something, I feel like family. I agree with Luna. Like something you can't live without is like.
Quickly, why is family so important before we get to Angie?
Family is just important because like you get to like see what happens, you grow up with them. Like if you have siblings, you get to grow up with them. They take care of you. Like, there's a bunch of things I could say about this, but like those are the main things.
Say some core components on that.
Yeah, I feel like they have a big part in your life throughout. Like, yeah, just your whole life, they have a big part in that. So
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. All right, Andrew, you're bringing it up. What's something you love or something people shouldn't have to live without?
Something people shouldn't have to live without is somebody who loves them.
Somebody who loves them. Like that. All right. Well, hey, with that being said, we're going to be right back on 93.7 The Ticket, bigger than the score. We'll see you in a few.
Are you tired of living in pain? At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, they make it simple. From head to toe, spine to extremities, they've got you covered. Their multi-specialty team of experts in orthopedic surgery, plastic surgery, podiatry, physical therapy, and occupational therapy all work under one roof to get you back to living life pain-free. Don't wait another day. Visit prairie-ortho.com today or call them at 402-489-4700. Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins.
Hi, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear with Honda of Lincoln. Before I bring Andy on, we want to wish you joy, success, and good health in 2026. Andy, are you there?
Yes, I am, Charlie. And by the way, that was well said.
Andy, I know you want to kick off 2026 with a bang. What's going on at the dealership?
We got a lot going on here, Charlie. We have incredible savings on every new remaining 2025, New Year savings on every new 2026, special low long-term financing, and special lease rates. The biggest news is we have more than 400 new 2025 and 2026 Hondas to choose from.
How about pre-owned?
We have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned Hondas right now with prices starting at under $10,000, and we have special low rates.
Well, maybe it's time you experience the best. The Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Winter is just around the corner. Is your vehicle ready? Don't get left out in the cold. At A1 Automotive, we prep your car for whatever winter throws your way here in Nebraska. For battery checks, brake inspections, tires, heaters, whatever your car needs to keep you and your family safe on the road, we've got you covered. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
At Jimmy John's, We don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Hey everyone, this is Austin Norman. Join me Friday nights at 6 p.m. for The Corner 3, your weekly look at everything going on in college hoops. I'm joined by guests who help me break down the biggest stories, best games, and under-the-radar teams and players from across college hoops. That's The Corner 3 with Austin Norman, Friday nights at 6 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket.
There are so many realtors in Lincoln and Omaha, but don't get overwhelmed by all the no-names, plus all the different companies. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Real Estate is your go-to option, whether buying or selling residential, luxury, leasing, investment properties, or commercial property, small or large. Ben's team offers decades of experience, unbeatable customer service, and promises to fully protect your interests throughout the entire transaction. Call 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group of BHHS Ambassador Real Estate. Have you been looking for home technology upgrades but don't know where to turn? Online information can be contradicting and confusing. Lincoln's own experts at Dio Technologies can turn your living room into the place to watch your favorite sports. Whatever your vision is, Dio Tech is ready to make it a reality. From home theaters to outdoor entertainment spaces, they bring you along through the entire process to make sure you get exactly what you want. If you're ready to upgrade your entertainment space, visit Diotech online at diotech.net or give them a call at 402-793-5124.
A new year means it's time to try new things. If you haven't tried Führer's cheese spread yet, the time is now. For the days you don't want to go to the gym, don't worry. Führer's cheese spread is there to cheer you up. And for the days you do get to the gym, why not celebrate when you get back with the best dip around? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's cheese spread. No event or party is complete without it on your table. At DWE Generations, having a plan matters, especially when it comes to protecting what's most important. They work with individuals, families, and business owners to help make smart financial decisions that support life today and set the foundation for generations. David Darlington, Russell Walton, and Cody Eiler bring decades of experience, and their dedicated team provides follow-through, answering questions, explaining next steps, and staying connected as life evolves. DWE Generations, a generational wealth planning firm. DWE Generations is a marketing name for individuals doing business as representatives of Northwestern Mutual. Visit generations.nm.com or call 402-483-7871 and ask for David, Russell, or Cody.
Want to make the easy call? Call John Henry's. From leaky pipes to a broken AC, flickering lights to furnace fights, even drains and duct cleaning, we've got it handled. Plumbing, heating, air, and electrical, all under one trusted roof. Proudly serving homes across Lincoln, Omaha, and surrounding areas, and ready 24/7. Visit calljh.com or call John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating,
and Electrical.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Back to Bigger Than the Score with Peter Ferguson on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to 93.7 The Ticket, Bigger Than the Score. This is Peter Ferguson BHS LLC, joined on the ones and twos with Harrison. As we've noted before, on a Super Bowl Sunday, the ticket will be out, I think, what did it say, 4 o'clock, beginning at 4 o'clock game time today?
Yep, so 4 o'clock, I mean, you guys can get there early, maybe have a couple beverages yourself, but the real party starts at 4 p.m. And, of course, 68th and O location. You got drinks, first 100 guests to get in there, get Super Bowl Square entries and prizes throughout the entire Super Bowl.
Fantastic. So come on down, see some 93.7 The Ticket personalities, fans, other things, and then watch what is it going to be. I'll just go ahead and say it, a phenomenal game.
I think it really will be.
Yeah, the Seattle Seahawks and New England Patriots. But we are joined in studio with 4 fifth grade scholars here from the area, and they've shared a little bit about their purpose, who they are, about family members, etc. And so excited to have all of them. We've got Luna, we've got Samuel, Angie, and Kane both here, and they've got family out in the mill here at 1040 O Street. And so wanted to kind of go right into things again, is asking them about advice. We were talking a little bit over the break. And so Angie, I'm going to start with you. What is a piece of advice that you have gotten? You've gotten either from parents, teachers, a friend, or somebody that really has stuck with you, that's kind of said, that's been really good and helped me kind of live my life?
My mom told me to never let anybody walk all over you. Otherwise, you'll never be the person that you wanted to be or can be.
Wow. And I liked how you talked about that, is like, not let people kind of walk all over you so you can be the person that you want to be. What's something that you've done to like live that?
There's a ton of people at my school who they're always having fun. They're always being nice, but a ton of people, there are also some mean people. So they'll leave a ton of people out. So I'll try to help with including those people.
Okay.
And helping them learn and grow with that saying that my mom said.
I love that you've talked about, like, you've personally kind of aligned yourself with individuals that are kind of leading that way, but also when it's challenging, you've kind of gotten into people and kind of showcased to them of saying kind of, hey, this is the way it works, and it's a better outcome. All right. So we're going to go, Samuel. What about you? What is a piece of advice that you've received that like has stuck with you, and it's kind of something that you live every day?
Something that like my parents and my siblings have always told me too is just be yourself. Don't let anybody change you. Like, I feel like a lot of people, especially like in school, stuff like that, outside in the public, people can sometimes like make you feel like you're different, like from other things, like you're not normal or stuff. And I feel like that's kind of wrong. So I say just like like be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't let anybody change you.
Powerful, powerful. So making sure that you be yourself, and as you go into space, and that's not always going to be easy. But one of the things you've done that very well. Kane, what about you? A piece of advice, and I'm going to switch it up. A piece of advice that you would give to other people. What's a piece of advice you'd give to other people? And have you talking to that mic if you can.
Chase your dreams and don't let nobody else make it. Like, chase your dream. Don't let nobody ruin it.
Okay, so you talked about chasing your dreams. Okay, and so I want you to tell our audience. I'm going to have you speak up really loud and tell those people what's a dream that you're chasing. And so if they want to invest, they want to like, okay, man, I really like that young person. I want to help him achieve his dream. What's a dream that you have? People got to hear you. People got to hear you.
Being a pro soccer player.
Okay, so being a pro soccer player. So obviously you got the World Cup and everything coming in. Who knows? They might ship you down and help you out and go to Kansas City. And I know Messi's going to be down there. They got a couple of Ronaldo and a couple other. Who's your favorite player?
I said it. Ronaldo.
Yeah, you got to put it back out there in the universe. People got to hear it. They may not heard it the first time.
When I was playing soccer at school, there's clubs that we could do, and I was trying to join, but they didn't let me. Like, I don't know, I just didn't join. And then probably a month, I don't know, like the third game they let me in, and I started playing, and the coach said you should go to Barcelona to play.
Okay, so already got somebody going ahead wanting you to go to another league. Look at that. All right, Luna, what about you? What is a piece of advice? And you're an individual that I've gotten to interact with a little bit and kind of lead by example on some things. What's a piece of advice that you would give to other people?
A piece of advice I would give to other people is probably, though it might seem like you're a tattletale, it's best to tell somebody when someone's bullying you because it's not tattling, it's teaching yourself to grow.
I loved how you talked about that, because sometimes that's hard. People are like, oh, I don't want to tell my friends, or I don't want to do this. If something's wrong, you need to say something. But I liked how you phrased that. It's teaching yourself to grow, and that's something I think we could take into any space or any school. So each of you are involved. Like, you have friends, you have parents. You're a little bit younger. 10, 11 years old.
Yeah.
Kind of in that realm. What is something that you are excited for when you become, like, I'll say Harrison's age, not my age. I was gonna say Harrison, when you become 25, what is something that you're looking forward to? And Luna, I want to start with you. What's the thing you're most looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to, I want to become like a college teacher when I grow up. So I kind of just want to help people out, help them understand what they're learning.
I like that. So you want to become an educator when you grow up and out in college. You have a specific college that you want to go to? If somebody's listening saying, okay, man, we need to put her on, be on our faculty.
I just want to help people know that they're heard.
Okay. So helping people know that they're heard. I love that. Samuel, what about you? What is something that you're looking forward to at age 25-ish, give or take?
Probably I'd say, hopefully, if like I want to choose like to go to college, probably, hopefully, like by that time, I could like be at college, like find a career to do. Okay. And I don't know, probably just
You talked about a career. What's the career that you're looking for? What job do you want?
personally just architecture.
Okay.
That's really nice.
You didn't swing low at all. I was
that's a
like,
good
okay, I
one.
want to like architecture. I was like, I can barely spell it. So, so thank you. Architecture. There you go. Okay, we'll make that happen. All right, Angie, what about you? What is something that you're looking forward to when you hit that age 25-ish?
I probably want to find a career, something that I can like be happy with, and also make something that I can survive with.
Okay, so shout it from the rooftops. What's that career that you want? Shout it from the rooftops so people can hear you.
Probably a doctor or an author.
Okay,
That's
okay.
good.
You can be both.
You really know how to
Yeah,
read books.
Okay, I like that. All right, Kane, what about you? What's something, age 25, you're getting to that point. What do you want to?
If I'm not like a pro athlete or something like that, I'm going to want to be like an army person or something like that.
Okay, so serve our country in the armed forces. Okay, love that. So let me, we talked a little bit about advice. So something, and you all have heard me talk about this. So it's a term. It says relationships lead, your purpose will lift you. Okay, and I'm interested from a 5th grade, 10, 11-year-old standpoint. When you hear that relationships lead, purpose will lift you, what does that say to you? What do you think when you hear that? And I'm going to go back. Luna, I'm going to start with you. Relationships lead, purpose lifts.
When I think of that, I kind of just think of relationships are great to have, and it's always great to have a friend to support you. And it's just great when you're doing something big and you have people there that support you.
Ken, what about you? Why is a relationship, like a relationship that's leading you, why is a relationship important? Have you speaking to that mic if you can. So, yeah.
Relationships, you get.
Well, I know that's a tough one. We'll go with Samuel real quick. Relationships. Why are relationships important?
Just like kind of how like Luna said, it's always good to have a friend by you that can help you, support you. Also just like a relationship with your family, like just growing up knowing that you can trust them or trust a friend at school or something.
Love that. Angie, I'm going to ask you the same thing. Why do relationships, and Kane, I'm going to come back to you, okay?
Okay.
Relationships lead, like relationships relationships lead to what position you'll be in. If you're in a better friend group, then you're going to be in a better position for life. But if you're in a worse friend group, you're probably not going to make it to where you want it to be.
Yes.
Like that.
That's
Hey, what about
neat.
you after you kind of heard everybody else?
So kind of what Angie said, when you in like good groups of friends, like imagine your best friend just stop being your friend. So like the relationship of that person will not be the same anymore.
Okay. Love that. So one of the things is what is something that you've done that you're glad you didn't give up on? Like it was hard, but you're like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't quit this. You all were involved in a group with me, but what is something you've done that you're glad you didn't give up on? So Angie, I want to start with you.
Probably making a book, comic books, chapter books.
Really good
Talk
at
a
it.
little bit about that, because you like Harrison. What you don't know is, and I'm gonna make you be loud on this. I'm gonna make sure, because I want people like this is your advertisement, putting it out there. Like she is talented in crafts and drawing and books, and so this is no joke for you. So put it out there. There might be somebody ready to sign you.
New York bestseller.
There you go. There you
She
go.
even started her own business.
Yeah.
once.
So tell us a little bit about that.
I have that. I call it creating magic. It's a task business. I don't really charge anything for it unless it takes me a lot more time than usual or more than I have. I make crochet things. I make paper, cardboard. I make books.
Scene in 10.
Yeah. I make posters, plushies, maybe sometimes scarves, hats. I make a ton of stuff. Just give me yarn, crochet hook, and I'll see what my crazy blob in my head will do.
Okay, so why did you start that?
I don't know. I just wanted to have fun. I don't want to just like stay on the couch all day watching TV. I want to do something that'll actually like take vacation, something like that.
Powerful. Luna, what about you? What's a goal or something you've done that you didn't give up on that you're glad now that you never gave up on it?
Sometimes my siblings would say I suck at singing, but then I never really gave up singing and I still pursued it.
Okay, so what kind of, and I'll say genre, but what is your favorite type of music? I know, Angie, we talked last week. She said she just got into rap. So, Luna, what's your favorite type of music?
Probably like just the trending ones.
Okay. So the K-pop and all that? You don't have to be bashful about it. We know Harrison and I know what that is.
Yeah, I'm new.
They're not that old.
They're not. Samuel's just not even going to be able to go back. He was like, the principal's going to be standing out there like, I'm not cool. And then you're like, not that old.
This might smell
All right, so Samuel, you are going to get to add to the soundtrack, okay? So we've got Super Bowl, we got some other stuff today. What's a song that you'd add to the soundtrack before we go to break?
Song that I'd add to the soundtrack?
Yeah, like if we had a list of songs we had to listen to, each of you get to add a song. What's a song or an artist we should add?
Let's see. I'd probably say like I don't know, like some group band from the Hispanic, like Los Tigres del Norte or something.
Okay.
I don't know, just like personally, just because like I really like them, their music, it's good.
Love that. Kane, what about you?
Well, I got two. It's this band group that's called Stray Kids, and they speak North Korea, so I really like it, and we got Bits and Booms.
Okay, like that. Luna, Angie, before we go to break, quick, artist or a song that you'd add?
Katy Perry, Last Friday Night.
Oh, you knew that right off the bat. She was like, I'm not playing around. All right, Angie, who would you add?
Probably a really famous pop singer or a like rap singer.
Eminem.
like a rapper Eminem.
Okay, okay.
If it's
So,
appropriate.
Oh.
Thank you. Look at Harrison's like, okay, we gotta go to break. You're like inappropriate. Like, oh, okay, we got that in-house.
Yeah, let's put on
in-house.
Eminem
Yeah.
clean version. Let's put on some Eminem clean version.
No, we'll okay. So as we do that, I did go to the New Edition, Tony Braxton, Boys to Men concert. Any of you know who any of those people are?
Tony Braxton, yeah.
You know who Tony Braxton is?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Who's Tony
Your parents
Braxton?
are raising
Yeah,
you
who's
right.
Tony-
You're being raised right. Hey, we will be right back on 93.7 The Ticket, bigger than the score.
At DWE Generations, having a plan matters, especially when it comes to protecting what's most important. They work with individuals, families, and business owners to help make smart financial decisions that support life today and set the foundation for generations. David Darlington, Russell Walton, and Cody Eiler bring decades of experience, and their dedicated team provides follow-through, answering questions, explaining next steps, and staying connected as life evolves. DWE Generations, a generational wealth planning firm. DWE Generations is a marketing name for individuals doing business as representatives of Northwestern Mutual. Visit generations.nm.com or call 402-483-7871 and ask for David, Russell, or Cody.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hey guys, it's Carly from Blake Farm Outfitters, and we're all about equipping the modern farmer. Our team is Nebraska's go-to for precision planting, SurePoint liquid systems, Green Eye Spot Spray, and more. So whether you're considering an equipment upgrade, adding new tech, or just need a trained eye to service what you have, check us out. Creep on us at BlakeFarmOutfitters.com and get connected with our team of experts. We're excited to help you find what's next. That's BOECK FarmOutfitters.com.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
The best barbecue deal in town is at Hog Wild. We're serving up a $5.99 meal deal that includes a one-meat sandwich, your favorite classic side, and a drink, all for just $5.99. Craving brisket? Upgrade to our tender, slow-smoked beef brisket for only $1.50 more. Join us for lunch or dinner, or order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway, Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
You started your business to build something special. Now it's time to grow and protect it. At Pinnacle Bank, our treasury management services help you do just that. Through smarter payment technology, account administration, and fraud protection. So no matter the size of your business, you can get the most out of your financial operations. Request your free consultation at pinbank.com/consult. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Winter is upon us. Is your home prepared? If your furnace isn't keeping up or you've thought about replacing it, John Henry's has a new year, new unit special. When you purchase a select heating and cooling system from John Henry's, we will give you the furnace for free. There are also equipment and LES rebates up to an additional $850. This offer expires February 28th, so don't miss out. Find out more at jhlincoln.com or give
John Henry's
a call or text today.
435-5555. Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Back to Bigger Than the Score with Peter Ferguson on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to 93.7 The Ticket, Bigger Than the Score. This is Peter Ferguson, and joined on the ones and twos with Harrison. Another just quick reminder, we've got from beginning at 4 o'clock at Wings and Rings.
Yep, 68th and O location. You guys are more than welcome to hang out. I know we got a lot of people wondering if they won or not. We will not announce until the Super Bowl party. So I will say, if you can't show up, it's not like we'll just not give you the prize. We'll call you. We'll let you know you won. But if you do want to be there live and get the prize live, and also, like I said, great drinks, food, hang out with ticket personalities, great place to go. 68th and O Wings and a Ring starts at 4 p.m.
So we've had enjoyable time in the studio. If you could be here during break, the energy is going around. We've got the exploration of the studio. We've had some helmet try-ons and everything. And so that's been absolutely awesome. We've got Samuel, Luna, Angie, and Kane. They are all fifth grade scholars who are attending Hartley Elementary. They talked about some of the other schools they had been at. But they have done a phenomenal job of just giving some advice. I know Luna talked about mostly around kindness and just love and how you can engage people, even sometimes when it's challenging. And so want to kind of continue on that with this last segment. I'm going to have each of you finish the statement that love is. And so, Samuel, I want to start with you. If you had that prompt on a piece of paper or somebody gave you, love is, finish that.
I'd say love is like, I don't know. Personally, I can't, let's see. It's kind of like feeling, I guess. Like
okay.
For like, let's say your family, like you love your family, like you have like feelings for them and like, you know, because like your parents, they raise you or something. I don't know.
All right.
That's just mine. I can't really have like a whole paragraph on what that is. But yeah.
I'm real simple. Like I said, 3 words, 1 sentence. You got your family out there. They're all smiling. They're high-fiving. You get a ride home today. So love is family. You got to. Kane, what about you? Love is?
Love is strong. It's like a strong feeling that you can have. Some love can be hurtful and some love can be love.
Okay. I like that. That strong feeling that some people can have. And you said, like I said, sometimes love hurts. Sometimes love hurts. And like I said, I've been a fan of the Dallas Cowboys for a long time. And so I love them to death. And it's been painful. But in all seriousness, like, again, it has emotions that come with it. And sometimes it can be joyous. Okay. And so, Angie, what about you? Love is?
Love isn't just something that you feel, but it's also something that will stick with you.
Something you feel and it also sticks with you. All right. So, Luna, we talked about kind of as we wind things up, want you to share a 30-second message to the community about love, and just kind of your own thoughts. The community, might be hurting. Okay, they might be joyous, but what's a message from you that you would give them in about 30 seconds or less?
no matter what, there's always one person who will love you, like your parents, your siblings, your friends. And it's just great to have people to support you and guide you the way that you want to go and help you choose the right path. It's kind of like building a house, and you build these memories and you kind of just build the path.
Wow.
Hey,
on
what you
that,
just said right there, that's
say it again.
makes it sound like Inside Out.
Yeah, no, without question. So, hey, I want to thank all of you. Obviously, your families out there watching, I want to thank them. One of the coolest principals in the area, Mr. Rom, Mr. Maynard for setting this up. But Samuel, Luna, Angie, Kane, you all are going to do phenomenal things. You have been doing phenomenal things. And thank you for being in the space. So we'll see you all next weekend on 93.7 The Ticket. Bigger than the Sport.
Bye.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can